Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph, and this is Expeditions Rome. We are in Rome, and we are going to the market to try and get our wine sold to someone in the marketplace. So let's go ahead and head there. Alrighty, let's head out. Oh, there's someone we can talk to on the way.
Is your back giving you trouble? My wife is a trained masseuse.
Hey! Over here! Brother!
Oh, it's our sister.
Brother! It's so good to see you again. How have you been?
I'm well now that I see you're in good health.
Indeed. I think Skyavola might be worried I'd find a way to work against them if they treat me poorly. He's been nothing but kind, strangely. I'm starting to think his brother Lorco wants me to be on his side. Skyavola is trying to keep his brother away from me. I may be able to use that to our advantage. I'm afraid we don't really have much time. They are tailing me, following all of my moves.
Who's following you?
Lorco and his men. He insists it's for my own security, but there's something unsettling about his smile. I don't know what it is. I think Lorco is more dangerous than Skyavola by far. He runs all of their business, and everyone acts like they're working for him. Even my husband's lictors.
How do you know I'd be here? Have you been waiting long?
A little while. I sent her Serwa to stake out our villa. She ran and fetched me as soon as she saw you leave for the market.
What do you think Scaola is planning next?
It is hard to guess. He acts as if he's a man without any ambition. We both know that is not correct, though. I think they're working on something. Unfortunately, paranoia reigns in Villa Witelia. They cover their tracks well and hide everything, even from their own people.
Are you collecting information for me? You don't really have to do that.
You're wrong. I do have to do this. It's the only way I can help you work against them and maybe one day avenge our father.
We might be able to get you out of there.
That's the last thing we should consider. I think I'm supposed to serve as bait, and something like that is exactly what they're waiting for. Besides, I'm much more useful to you as Witelia Skyavola's wife.
Wale, sister, take care of yourself, and don't take too many risks.
Thank you, but I don't think I have a choice in that. I will send a server to your kitchen door with instructions for where to meet me next week.
Okay. So our sister is doing spy
Or is it
work.
just me?
It isn't you. The
Wide
bread is
selection of
getting
wines
worse.
from
I
Greece and
noticed
Africa.
as well.
Wines for every...
Special discount for ladies with blue hair.
Not what it used to be.
The problem is Egypt. The
No, we can't
conflict
talk
of
to that guy in
succession is
specifics.
interrupting
Go
the
talk to this
grain
guy,
supply.
Quintus.
I have the
Typical.
best wine in Rome. Away. What brings you to the land of wine today? If wine is what you seek, you have come to the right place. My wine is much better than those of Marcellus Vipsanius.
Land of wine.
That's what I call it. This area of the market belongs to the Collegium Venariorum. We are an association of all the wine merchants in Rome.
I'm aware. My family has done much business with you.
Oh, indeed. I recognize you now. Welcome to my stall, then. Are you looking to sell?
What's so special about Marcellus Vipsanius?
He prioritizes customer satisfaction at the cost of morality and the law. He lies, cheats, and threatens. In the end, he acquires the best vintages.
Do you all produce wine?
Some of us do, but many of us purchase wine from vineyards and sell it here at the market.
I have some wine in need of a buyer. Perhaps you're interested in making a good deal.
I would be very interested. But the rules state that I have to call the other merchants for a tasting. We each must have an equal opportunity.
Gather around and get ready for the best tasting of your life.
Exciting! This is brilliant. Exquisite. The best wine I have tasted this year. You know, your father and my father used to trade, but I do not believe they ever achieved this level of excellence.
I do not know, Quintus. It does have a harsh finish.
I would call it nutty. Some really good wine, though. I could sell this for years. Domine, would you consider a 5-year deal? I'm willing to buy a fifth of your stock this year, and another fifth next year, and so on. For each batch, I would offer you 1,000 denarii.
I won't risk that. Tastes change, and demands change with them. I'll pay you 3,500 denarii. Sure, it is less than you'd get from Claudius over 5 years, but I want all of this wine now.
I agree, it is a good wine. I will buy all of your stock right now, and I'll pay 4,000 denarii, more than Quintus is willing to part with. Half now, and half when I take delivery.
Why should I accept your offer, Quintus?
I am an honest trader, Legate. My father used to deal with your father before either of us was born. I will sell your wine to the best clients and pay for all of it up front.
Claudius, tell me why I should accept payment in installments.
The deal favors us both. I pay less now, and you have greater profits in the long term.
Your offer is generous. Whipsanius? Man, that name just does not roll off the tongue. But will you honor it?
It's good money. More than what Quintus pays, and you'll get paid as soon as I take delivery. In exchange, your wine will be sold at the best tavern in Rome. It's an offer you cannot refuse.
I have reached my decision.
I'm sure you've made the right choice, and that you know what's good for you.
Let's see, we can make more over the long run, quite a bit more. I don't really like Whipsanius. Not only is because I can't pronounce his name, he just seems like not a good guy. You know what? I think we're going to go with Quintus. Let us continue the tradition our fathers have started. I'll sell my wine to Quintus.
Thank you. Our fathers would have been proud.
Preposterous. You can't make a deal with these fools. Mark my words, you will regret this. I give you one last chance to change your mind.
I don't like your tone, Whipsianus. Now, get out of my sight before I lose my temper.
You have missed out on a great business venture.
Thank you. You will not regret this decision. I will have my associates deliver payment to your villa at once.
Money! Alright, that appears to be all of our side quests. Is there an exit over here somewhere? Yes, there is. Awesome. Back to the house. All right. See if Deanaria has anything to say.
How is it?
Nope. All right, let's go talk to Cineros. Let him know that we got a good deal for the wine.
Domine.
He obviously doesn't care. All right. Well, I guess we'll go talk to Mom. Unless there's anybody new to talk to. There does not appear to be anybody new to talk to. To Mother it is.
Do you need me?
Good evening.
Is everything well, dear?
Our standing is much improved thanks to my achievements in Greece. It is time to begin restoring the villa and expanding our business.
They told me Lucullus is your patronus now. That means our family reputation will be restored.
That and more.
Lucius!
Salve, Claudiana. I wanted to arrive sooner, but we had work to do at the Senate. The villa is legally yours. The Trinity of Rights has been restored as yours and yours alone, Legate.
My sister, Liviana?
She's still married to Scaiola, and there's nothing we can do about that. However, now that you're here, I suggest you turn that into an advantage.
I don't know how we can ever repay you, Lucius.
There's no need to repay anything. You of all people should know that, Claudiana. This was not a transaction.
Still, I'll find a way to repay you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Is that it? But what if
Don't worry, Claudiana. No one can harm your family as long as I am alive. Everything will be fine.
That's a terrible thing to say. That's like saying, it can't get any worse. Or, we've got this, we can't lose. 5 years quietly pass you by. What's in here? Bandage it. Oh. Yep, let's replenish these. You never know when you'll need a broom.
Do you need me?
Alright.
Good morning, dear. Have you slept well?
As usual, Mother, I slept like an infant. In my dream, I was swimming in a cool river. A pack of house cats seemed to be standing guard.
Cats standing guard? Against whom? Will they stop the northern barbarians by their sheer fluffiness?
I would hope so, because cats are adorable. Maybe the gods are trying to tell me I need to be careful.
It is always wise to be careful. Speaking of which, your sister sent a message again. She wants to meet you at the marketplace as usual. Do not make her wait this time. She's risking a lot by doing this.
Don't like using her, but she's my primary source of information on the Witelli.
This can't go on. You must find a way to get her back.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Whatever you do, be careful.
I don't really have a plan, I just wanted to reassure Mother. Anybody else in here need to talk? Cineros is here.
That boy who always asks for you hasn't been...
Gardening is the pinnacle of civilization.
He became too aggressive when I turned him down.
What happened? Good morning, Dominic. I've been waiting for you.
And it seems he got the
Look
message.
good, Cineros.
That
Have you been
woman is worth her
exercising?
weight.
You jest, I'm sure. If anything, I've grown a bigger belly.
The wine doesn't help.
You should visit Lucullus. I wonder what he's up to.
I can't think of a reason why he would not be doing well. I've heard Nasamones is a land of forbidden pleasures. Alas, it's too far away. But speaking of our friends in high places, it might be worth going to the Senate this afternoon. Tullius Cicero is holding court there today. You might learn something.
The winery is doing well, I assume?
It is generating quite a bit of income, even though our recipes are old. The grape seed we have imported from Gallia produces tasteful drink. There's always room for improvement, though.
My sister wants to meet today.
I've heard Skywilla is taking good care of her. This unspoken and unofficial truce between our families is unnerving. But I prefer it to all-out feud.
Let's go to the market. It seems I have an appointment.
That you do. And I can buy some groceries while we're at it.
Okay, let's see. Anybody else need to be talked to? Does not appear so. To the market! Yep, just that one quest. Going to the Senate did not turn into a quest.
These damned crows and their indiscriminate defecation.
Streets! Alright, that's that surgeon
Clean
merchant
linen
guy.
for bandages, fresh medicinal herbs.
I'm looking to commission a
theirs.
painting for my bedroom wall.
Of course. I'd be delighted to discuss the details. What do you have in mind?
Anybody else want to
Something
chat?
that might stimulate the love life.
Well, this guy wants to talk.
Something to excite the wife.
Ah,
Sextus.
indeed.
Let's talk to
I'm sure we
Sextus.
can come up with something.
So you found me again. But you're a civilian now. Here you are, just another customer in my smithy.
Ah, it's the guy from the camp. My favorite grumpy old iron pounder.
Only because you've never met any of my competitors, I'm sure. I don't suppose you're in the market for some carpentry tools?
Do you not make arms and armor anymore?
There is no market for such tools in peacetime. And of course, weapons are not allowed inside the pomerium. Tell you what, I do have something here you might be interested in. Have you ever heard the legend of the Ankylia?
The Shield of Mars? Of course I have.
Well, it just so happens I have come into possession of one of the replicas created by Numa Pompilius.
You wish to sell me a replica of a shield?
Or perhaps it's the original. Who knows? But you see, even a replica, ancient and storied as it is worth a small fortune. If nothing else, it's an exquisite artifact of a bygone age.
If it were the original, I believe the legends prescribe that Rome will only stand as long as the Ankyli, or however that's pronounced again, is preserved.
Then, if you buy it from me, you should take good care of it.
Why are you manning the stall yourself? Should you not have an assistant for this, so you can spend your time at the forge?
You are as savvy in business as you are in warfare, I see. I do have an assistant, my daughter. She is all I can afford. But today she is with her teacher learning history or Greek or some other such high-minded nonsense. The hope is if he fills her head with enough such drivel, she will find a wealthy husband so she'll never have to peddle my pots and pans again.
Why not? I'll purchase your replica.
A fair price, I should say. Very well. The Ankylia is yours. I cannot guarantee that it once belonged to a god, but you have my word that it is a good shield, and it will serve you well should you ever use it in combat.
I'll see you around, Sextus. Well, now I gotta take a look at this shield. Ooh, strength 7 shield. Sweet. That's a keeper, definitely. Nice. Lots of bonuses on that guy. Alright, let's go talk to our sister. All her guards and folks around.
Salwe.
Salve, Legate. It is so good to see you after all this time.
I'm pleased to see you as well with Vitellius Luco. Congratulations on your election to the Senate.
Oh, thank you. It was not an easy election campaign, but now my family has 2 men in the Senate. What brings you to the market today?
Shopping. What else? We seem to be out of flour.
Surely you have Serwi for that purpose. It is good that you're here, though. It seems poor Louiana is harassed by some less virtuous individuals when visiting the market. She is talking to people she should not talk to. You never know where this kind of thing will lead. There are scoundrels and thugs all across the city.
Senator, someone just took your coin purse. He's running there. Look.
What? I didn't feel... You're right. It's gone.
I see him. We'll get the bastard.
Wait! No one has even been near me. Except...
Does stupidity run in your family, or are you exceptional this way?
Thief, bitch. Louiana, stay here!
Who is that woman?
I like her more and more. An old friend who has a habit of appearing exactly when she's needed.
Thank Juno she was here. Both Lorco and Skyavola are very busy these days. I don't exactly know what's going on.
Why is he here today? Do you think he knows you're spying for me?
I think he always did, but never cared much. Something must have changed.
Where is Scaoela?
I don't know. Disappeared a while ago. It makes me nervous. Skyavola might be the elder brother, but Lorco always creeps me out. He is smarter than he looks. Certainly smarter than my husband.
You must have seen something that can give us an idea of what they're up to.
I've seen a lot of merchants and galley captains passing in and out of the villa, but it can't just be a new trade deal that's generating such commotion in the household. I fear they're planning something personal. Something big.
Are they treating you well?
Me? Oh yes, surprisingly well still. Skyavola is treating me like a queen. No doubt they're trying to turn me against my family.
Be quick. You wanted to tell me something.
Skyavola left a number of strange shipping manifests in the library. They are sending a lot of ships to Egypt. I have no idea why, but I may be able to retrieve the documents for you.
I'll look into it myself. Better not take the risk until we know what they're after.
I'll wait on your decision then. Wale, brother.
Skill points! Bestia leveled up. Kill on ground. Finish off incapacitated characters and inflict -10 morale on nearby. Wow. Shield wall. Apply shield wall and exhausted. Then restore your shield to full strength. 250% shield strength maximum. Lose all strong stacks. Cannot restore shield strength at the beginning of the turn. Alright, let's go find Calidia. Looks like she's over here. Yep, there she is.
Well, that's just a ludicrous idea.
But who says you can't make wine out of olives? My wine will be unique.
Have you ever thought about the reason why nobody makes wine out of olives?
Wine out.
Obviously, they're stupid.
Wine out of olives. Bleh. I mean, I'm not a wine guy anyways, but bleh.
It's been a long time.
It's so good to see you again. Rome hasn't felt the same without you.
It's good to see you as well. I'm sorry I never came back to visit. Something always came up. I've received a message from the proconsul. He says you'll need me very soon.
This cannot be a coincidence. Luco's appearance, the documents, Luia and I were talking about, and now Lucullus.
If I know Dominus Lucullus, he would have sent a rider for you with all the instructions.
Cineros, find Bestia and Queso and bring them to my villa.
A reasonable precaution. We may soon need their assistance. You should go ahead. I get the feeling time is of the essence.
Alright, now let's find an exit out of this place. Oh, there we are.
I made a promise to Jupiter and Juno when I left, and they saw me through the journey safely.
Very good. Then you had better...
The house.
On their own.
Precisely. I will...
Let's head to meet our buddies. There's Mom. But I can never remember. I can't pronounce her name either.
Excuse me.
I'm not sure who that is.
It arrived just after noon. The rider insists on giving the message to you. It appears this man was instructed to meet you here as well.
Salve, what's going on?
Ah, it was Queso. It's good to see you again, old friend. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Of course, my friend.
The message, please.
You must leave everything and come to Nazamones immediately. We're in grave danger. And I'm afraid in this case, we refers to both our family and Rome itself. It seems we have underestimated Vitellius Lurker. Although the little brother wields no political power of significance, he is the de facto leader of his family. An ambitious man who isn't reckless makes an enemy to be reckoned with. His friendly demeanor masks a molten core of vengeful desire. He still remembers how we dismantled their illegal operations in Asia. And I'm afraid he wants our lives in return. I have reason to believe Lurko is planning something big. My speculatores say he's preparing to remove me from my position in Nazamones by force and make it look like a local uprising. If he succeeds, Rome is likely to lose control of the entire territory, giving Lurko the perfect excuse to challenge the current consuls. We cannot allow him to go ahead with this plan. I need your help. Reconstitute Legio Victrix. I know they are still loyal to you. Then sail for Nazamones immediately. A battle-ready army will be the last thing Lurko would expect. Do not despair. Know that the sun is brightest following the darkest day. See this as an opportunity. If we can turn the tables on Lurko, we can at last expose him for the crook he is. I await your arrival anxiously. Your Patronus and your dear friend, Lucius Licinius Lucullus.
I could not find Caeso, but I've brought Bestia.
Do not worry. I'm here, Cineros.
You're looking good, Bestia. You have recovered from our last fight?
The injuries were not a problem, but I still owe the arena master for all the damages we caused.
It's good to have you all here with me again.
It is like old times. I guess this means trouble.
Lurko is up to something. The proconsul's life is in danger. Get the Legion ready to sail in 2 days.
We should leave as soon as possible. But...
What is it, Queso? You seem ill at ease.
I don't think I'll be able to leave Rome so easily.
Is this about a woman again?
In a way it is. Do you remember that seller who approached us at Marcellus Vipsanius's?
Indeed I do. What about her?
Well, it turns out she was telling the truth. At least, partly. She has given birth to a baby girl.
You've become a father? That's wonderful!
Thanks, I guess. Apparently she tried to escape from Wipsenius, who incidentally is her dominus. The problem is, they're blaming me for it.
Did you help her?
Of course I didn't. If I ever decide to help another man escape, I will most certainly succeed.
Why would they blame you?
She claims to be the mother of my child. Perhaps she is, or perhaps she just knows Wipsenius and his people are naive enough to believe her.
Why is she even running away?
Archelius Wipsenius has a reputation for mistreating his Ceraway.
Cineros, find a lawyer and get this sorted. I'll pay for the expenses.
This may take a few days, but I'm sure we can prove these allegations have no merit.
Thank you, Nagate. I will now take care of our preparations. We leave as soon as possible.
Be careful, child.
Do not worry, Domina. I will make sure we return home safe and sound.
That guy looked Egyptian.
Salvete, travelers. Welcome to the villa of Lucullus of Africa Proconsularis. State your identity and intentions.
Salve, Legionare. I am Appius Latius Ocella, appearing as requested. Let us through and inform the proconsul of our arrival, please.
My apologies for not recognizing you immediately. It's been a long day. The proconsul is currently preoccupied. Please wait in the courtyard while I relay the news of your arrival to him.
This is highly unusual. Step aside and let us pass immediately.
All visitors are subject to our new security procedures. The proconsul specifically said there would be no exceptions. Please, wait here. It shouldn't take long.
Legate, a word?
Our confiscated weapons were returned to us.
I don't think he recognized you.
Your point being?
This doesn't smell right. Something's up.
Like what?
Little things. His armor is a bit too small for his body. He never called you by name. And did you notice how he failed to pronounce the proconsul's full name?
It is said he who possesses a deceptive heart sees only deception in other people's hearts. And it is known that women are deceptive by nature.
Wow. And that is why you're old but still single, Cineros.
Well, to err on the side of caution is wise.
Finally, some truth in the old man's words. We should kill them all.
Oh, well, that is not exactly what I was going to propose. In fact, it's quite the opposite of
Killing
what
everyone is the most cautious option.
Are you sure you know the meaning of that word? So what if he's rude and his behavior is not proper? Obviously, he's not Roman.
Dianari, do you have any thoughts on the matter?
Not really. If we will fight, I am ready.
I agree with Calidia. Everyone hide your pugios just in case.
If you wish. I don't think it's necessary, though.
Okay, so... So nobody has gear. I'm assuming we can sneak daggers in. Since we said to hide daggers, we'll hide daggers. Though she does tremendous amounts of damage without weapons against dudes. Alright.
I apologize for the delay. There have been some security-related problems recently. We had to take precautions.
Security problems? Of what kind?
There was an attempt on his life recently. Nothing we can't handle, of course. Still, we're instructed to take all sorts of precautions. Relinquish your weapons here, please. No one's allowed to bear arms inside the villa.
Of course.
Are you not glad that you heeded my advice?
Yeah, this sounds terrible. Do we have our daggers? Yep, alright. At least got some weaponry.
Unfortunately, only 2 escorts are allowed beyond this point. Do not worry. I will take care of your friends while you're gone.
That just sounds so wrong. Let's take Queso and Cineros. Yeah, that's definitely fighty-ighty. Okay. What do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys with an archer. What do we got down here? Archer 1, dude 2, dude 3, dude 4. So 4 guys. Definitely have the advantage down here. Well, I mean, not the advantage, but we're not as bad off. Bestia. Throws sand. Lies blinded. What happened to the dagger? What happened to the dagger? He had a dagger. Oh, backstab. There we go. Bonus of flanking. Not gonna get to flank. Get some dodging in there. You come after this guy. Kick him in the nads. Oh, I hate when I make mistakes like that. good. He's bleeding. Ow.
Oh, Anubis and that. Barely at the scale.
Ow. They run way too fast.
Yeah.
All right, we got some guys to finish off.
Catch them every time.
Now that guy's bleeding, which means he's going to go down. However... I can't go around that way. Okay. Well, we're still going to go here.
It's all right. You're going to live.
All right. Two to four piercing. All right, he's bleeding. That's a good thing. All right. Couple down here. Ow! You just shot the green guy. That wasn't nice of you. All right. Alright, so that's everybody here, so we need to get upstairs. Let's start heading out with the door is locked, okay. We need to break down the door. Alright, so we got this guy who's bleeding and is hobbled, maybe? Crippled. Just got to avoid these. And an archer dude, alright. So you're going to come up here. And you're going to use your healing hands on us.
You are mostly fine. Get back into the fight.
Then you're going to go over here and hide where the archer can't shoot you. Alright, let's move. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Cover. Get some cover. There's no cover there, so we'll just come out here. We do have the deflect on. Oh, more of those. I hate those things. Yeah. Triggered the trap. Alright. 4 movement left. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, let's just go here. Already bleeding.
Still standing. Impressive.
We're almost at the end of this, it seems.
Alright, now we need to break down the door. Ah, the door has 2 hit points left. Get the bleeding off of him.
No permanent damage.
Didn't like that, did you?
Alright, let's come over here. Finish off the door. Ah. Can't do it. Alright. Survived that ambush.
What in the name of Jupiter is going on here?
Egyptians, Domini. They came out of nowhere.
Slow down. Tell me what's happening here. Where are the guards?
All dead. They slaughtered the guards and locked most of the Surwey into the cellar.
Tell me who those people were.
All I know is that they were in a great hurry. It seemed like they knew you were on your way.
I'm not surprised. This was an assassination attempt, and a very sloppy one at that.
Get the Surwey out. I'll find the proconsul.
Praise Fortuna. Take the key.
Alright, time to suit up. Alright. Sword, not that sword. Where's the good shield? Super shield! Alright. Mithridates' crown. Strong armor. There we go. All resistance 5. Well, we gotta have Mithridates. We'll just wear that. We need a real sword. Okay. Take that shield. Oh, this shield is better. Looks like that's the best shield in town. That helmet is better. Alright, that's the best helmet in town. We got we got all that. Cineros. Traitor's Mail. Wow, that's pretty sweet. We're gonna give it to somebody who's more in the front line-ish. robes. Alright, weapons. Your staff, sir. Bestia. You get that armor. You're usually out front. Let's give you a hat. Dagger over there. Spear over here. Got a broom. Wow, 4 to 7 damage. Broom is brutal. Get you your bow. Get you a hood. Alright, you get heavy armor. A hat. A better hat. A good shield. A spear, a sword. Oh, this spear is far better. Alright. Do some looting. Got a lot of villas. Medicine, that's good to have. Level 1 Gladius. Amulet of Romulus. Let's take a look at that. Crit chance goes up. Base minimum damage. Yeah, let's... Oh, what's he got? Base maximum damage. Let's keep that on. Base damage maximum, piercing resistance. And there. Lots of stuff. Alright, so we gotta go this way. Nope. Down here. Oh, everybody is, got everything stowed.
Lucullus! By the gods! I'm sorry, Domine.
Question servants about these grim developments.
Hmm?
Your blank stare worries me. I think you should get some rest.
I'm not tired. I'm just angry. Very angry.
I don't need you angry. I need you focused.
Don't worry. I am focused as well.
Who do you think is behind this? Who murdered Lucullus?
I think these are two separate questions. It is clear these killers were Egyptian. They took no care to obscure their identities. Their weapons are just lying around. And the murder weapon is clearly Egyptian. Honestly, the only thing that's missing here is a graffito saying Egyptians killed Lucullus.
Why do you think they left the servants alive?
These people were in a great hurry. My guess is they quickly dispatched anyone who posed a threat, then got ready for our arrival. They had no reason to waste time killing the Serwi. Too much risk for no gain at all.
Be well, Calidia.
I will be. Eventually.
Domine,
Are you all right, Cineros?
it is rare that I feel the need to mourn someone. Dominus Lucullus was always kind to me. And that is equally rare.
He was like a father to me, but we need to pull ourselves together, old friend. We need to find out who's behind this.
I will do what I can to help.
How do you think he was killed?
It looks like he was stabbed. Multiple times. The murderer was probably behind him. There are no other bruises, which leads me to think he did not resist his attacker.
Perhaps he knew the murderer.
Perhaps.
Who do you think is behind this?
Dominus was killed with a small stabbing dagger. Judging from the wounds, I can tell the particular shape the blade had. Such blades are rare in Rome, but quite common in Africa, especially Egypt. It doesn't make any sense, though. Why would the Egyptians do this? It would be an act of war.
Let us not jump to conclusions yet.
It is wise not to, Domine.
We'll talk later.
Nagate.
How are you holding up?
He was the most exceptional mentor, and the best friend I've ever known. They killed him, and I couldn't do anything about it.
You can avenge him still.
You know, I am complicit in this crime. We lost valuable time trying to solve my problem with that sewer. As long as I am alive, it will never truly be avenged, I fear.
Who do you think did this?
Vitellius Lurco, of course. That Filius Canis. I will strangle him with my own hands.
We will strangle him together, my friend.
He deserves nothing less.
Hang in there. We'll get to the bottom of this.
This all happened because of me. I delayed our journey. I will redeem myself by avenging him. That's the least I can do now.
I hope I will be allowed to serve the next proconsul.
Ha! This is no time to laugh. This man was just assassinated. There's nothing good about this.
I disagree. A strong foe attacks head-on. A weak foe strikes from the shadows. Rejoice, Legate, for our enemy just announced how weak they are. We shall crush them with ease.
What do you think we should do?
Our course is clear. We know it's the Egyptians, right? Now, the first thing we need to do is start killing Egyptians. Eventually, we will get the murderer. Most likely before all Egyptians are dead. See, it's cautious and wise, just like Cineros said.
Oh my goodness, this guy is awesome. That does not sound like Cineros would say. Perhaps you misunderstood him.
Nonsense. I never misunderstand.
Stay sharp, Bestia. War is coming.
I hope so.
I am sorry. He meant so much to you. How do you feel?
It's like I lost my father for a second time.
It is too much to go through once. Even for one as strong as you. We will make war again, I guess.
We will. I will muster Legio Witrix at once.
You are back in your element, it seems.
Domine.
How did these people get into the villa?
They were dressed like Roman legionnarii. We had no reason to suspect them.
They were all Egyptians. Wasn't that at least a little bit suspicious to you?
Not at all. The Legion has people from all over the world.
Which is true. Wasn't the proconsul guarded the whole time?
He was. It really happened too fast. All of a sudden the legionaries started stabbing each other. We didn't know what to do. By the time I realized what was happening, it was already too late.
How do I know you're not working for them? After all, you were running around when everyone was locked up. And you had the keys.
Oh, but I'm not. The keys? Also we have the keys. I swear, I'm not working for them. I don't know why they kept me outside.
You have no reason to fear. Sirway, I believe you.
Thank you, Domine.
Go about your business.
Legate, a rider arrived. She wants to talk to Proconsul Lucius Licinius Lucullus. She says his life might be in danger.
Tell her she's a bit late.
Thank you. I'll see her at once.
Now that is an interesting development.
Way over here.
Be careful around these Berbers. You cannot trust the barbarians.
The merchant said he requires the proconsul's personal signature. Otherwise, he cannot make the delivery.
All right.
May Zeus curse all
It's
bureaucrats.
getting late. We're going to go ahead and
I'll
talk
go
to this
talk
gal
to him.
here, Lunia. See what she has to say, and then we'll call it a day.
You are not the proconsul from Rome. I was instructed to speak only to him. It is a matter of life and death.
That might prove to be quite a challenge unless you possess the unique skill of talking to the dead.
What does that mean? Explain yourself, Roman.
It means you're too late.
Proconsul Lucius Licinius Lucullus has passed away. I am Legatus Appius Lartius Ocella, acting proconsul in his stead. Who am I addressing?
I see. That is unfortunate. I am called Lunia the Golden Wolf, of the land of Nazamones. sent by Her Majesty Cleopatra Philopatora Thea Philopatora, daughter of Ptolemy Euletes Neos Dionysios Philopato Philadelphos. The Queen intended to warn the proconsul against the possibility of an assassination, but it seems I was in need of a faster horse.
That was a huge, huge name. Oh, right there. The Queen's father has a very long name.
He likes to play the flute.
Right. That makes sense.
It does indeed.
Why do they call you Golden Wolf?
Its significance is of little importance. Before it turned white, my hair was the color of wheat.
Oh, that's very unusual around here.
And therefore worthy of a byname.
Why would the Queen of Egypt go out of her way to save a Roman proconsul?
That's not for me to answer. Better if you ask her in person.
Let us meet then. Name the time and the place.
Of course. That would indeed be the best course of action. Except there's a minor complication you need to resolve first.
There's always a catch.
Cleopatra doesn't exactly see eye to eye with her brother. The pharaoh, Ptolemy Theos Philopator, has exiled her from Egypt. She's been taken by caravan through the desert to a distant palace where she will be imprisoned. She offers to reveal the identity of the murderer to you, if you will free her.
Brother, if she's the queen, doesn't that mean the pharaoh is her husband?
Yes, the pharaoh is her husband and her brother.
I accept the offer and expect her to keep her end of the bargain. Pacta sunt servanda.
A queen does not lie.
Intercept the caravan transporting Cleopatra. Your options may vary depending on whether you approach at night or during the day. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate that as well. I have been Sir Joseph. You guys are awesome as always. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.